Hey everybody. Alright, there's another one from the banks. Bank of America, Merrill Lynch on S&P 500 claimed the first quarter of 2016 worst ever. This is what they're claiming, ladies and gentlemen. Bank of America, Merrill Lynch on the S&P 500 claim Q1 2016 the worst ever. Now, much of the past decade has been rough for active fund managers, but 2016 hasn't been just bad. It's been historically making bad. Basically, this story says that the S&P 500, aka SPX, the lowest level since at least 1998, because that's the furthest back the Bank of America Merrill Lynch data goes. I'll show you, hang on. Much of the past decade has been bad, but 2016 hasn't just been bad, it's been historically making bad. This is coming from MSN, and as soon as I can show you, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming out of MSN BC. So this is another one, ladies and gentlemen. They're calling this pretty bad. I mean, even if you're talking about 25 plus year lows rather than epic historical Armageddon lows, we're still looking at some very bad figures, ladies and gentlemen. The S&P only gained 1.4% in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. For growth-focused funds, the news was basically very ugly. Just a 6% beat rate at the time when S&P 500 benchmark had gained just over 1% year to date. So this is coming right out of the sources, folks. I mean, MSN Money via CNBC. They're showing Scottrade right here. Scottrade SPX Corp is only up right now 0.08%, not even 1% high. Up 15.41, I believe that's points. And, with a plus 0.52% rating only. In other words, they only guarantee like 0.52% at this point, and this is just bad. Here, look, I'll show you again so you understand that this is not me making shit up. Pardon my language. S&P Corp, the abbreviation for this, only up at 0.08%, holding at 52%, or 0.52%. Only up 15.41 points. So even today, it's still getting rocky. So, I mean, who have we heard from, ladies and gentlemen? Let's name them. I still have to do the one I was talking about, where the one bank did the prepping collapse training. Yesterday I uploaded on JP Morgan. Today it's Bank of America Merrill Lynch on the actual S&P 500. So a Bank of America Merrill Lynch is telling you, ladies and gentlemen, they're telling you this is a bank. These are the bank executives which gave permission to speak on behalf of MSN Money and CNBC that the S&P 500 claimed the worst quarter ever for Q1 2016. I mean, this is historically bad, folks. I don't care if you're talking a 100-year low or a 25-year low or any number in between. They're saying Q1 2016 was the worst ever, and this is coming out of Bank of America on the S&P 500. So these are real people with real companies that are claiming really bad stuff coming, folks. So I can only show you the data that I'm claiming here and showing you what I can find. And what I can find, ladies and gentlemen, is that something's on the horizon. Maybe the bubble Trump was talking about, maybe not. Might be something entirely different. Might be a bubble that goes nowhere, but the bubble is here and the bubble is coming. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Bank of America Merrill Lynch on S&P 500 claim Q1 2016 worst quarter ever. So this is actually going on, folks. There's no difference here. You saw the data. You'll get the sources. You'll claim everything. Right now they're hitting up my computer. They're freezing it like crazy. So I can't show you this. No doubt it's going to sound all gargled. Like, so thank you guys very much. This is really happening, folks. These are actual banks telling you that the stock market Q1 2016 was the worst ever on